Hey everybody, how's it going? It's tutorial time. Hey, right. I received a comment the other week, I believe, and someone wanted me to build a slime farm, a little small slime farm. Now, yeah. Now the thing with slime farms is they will spawn in one of three places. You can get them in swamps at night time. You can get them in caves, and you can get them for definite in slime chunks. Now, slime chunks are anywhere on the map. They're not. It's not somewhere you can necessarily find by just searching your game, and there's no like highlighted area or anything like that. There's no magical area. What you need to do is you need to go to a website, or you can get an app. I personally have used the app recently, and I've used the website in the past. Now the website is Chunkbase. You can go there, www.chunkbase.com. I'll put the link in the description as well. And on there they have a slime chunk finder. Now all you need to do is get your seed, which will be it'll be just as you start up the game. It'll be on there. I think it's above your difficulty settings. You'll have your difficulty settings, and you'll have whether you want it to be creative, survival, or adventure, and it will just be up there. As for the PC, I couldn't really tell you, unfortunately. I'm not entirely sure, but it'll be there. It'll be there somewhere. Usually you can type it in your command bar, and it'll tell you the seed that way. So as for what the things you need is, you need a map, you need a decent pick, you need a sword for killing them, and that's just so we can get some slime. So if we head over here, and this isn't necessarily in a spawn chunk, but when you go to the website, you type your seed in, it'll give you some coordinates. Now let's say I've been on that website and the coordinates are -48 Z on the X and Z at -354, and then it goes to, let's go over here, -65 on the X and -369 on the Z. As for the Y, anything below Y40 is good for you. Now this isn't necessarily a spawn chunk. You'll notice when you're in flat worlds, you'll see slimes just pottering about everywhere, and generally that's because of the daylight. That's because of the daylight and the fact that there's spawn chunks everywhere. They will spawn in lit up areas apart from swamps, but we're not going to go into that detail. So if you're going to be building one underground, you need to make it well lit, and then every now and again you get these guys just spawning in like so. You want to make sure it's well lit, and ideally you need to go and light up a lot of caves, because other mobs will take priority over spawning, and the slimes will be like the last set of mobs to spawn. So what you want to do, you want to increase your spawn rates by simply finding caves, going in. If you don't like caving, unfortunately, it's what you need to do to increase your rates for slime. So go in caves, get them all lit up. If you find a ravine, light up the best you can, and then your slime farm will work brilliantly. There's no easy way of doing it. There's no easy way. You need to put some time into it, unfortunately, especially the digging out the area part, and obviously the caving as well. There's no quick way of doing it. Slime chunks, the 16 by 16 areas just like this. You can light up with either torches or pumpkins. I don't think they spawn on redstone lamps, and they don't spawn on glowstone either, because of the fact that it's a transparent block, and well, mobs don't spawn on transparent blocks. So yeah, and you want to make it 3 high as well, because the big guys, they won't spawn in a 2 high space. So little guys will, but the big guys won't. As you can see if we can push him over here. He's slightly taller than 2, I believe. Just make it 3 high anyway. Just make it 3 high anyway. But let's jump over into my world, and I'll show you my slime farm. So I'll catch you in a bit. And we're back! So this is my survival world. This is where I do my Let's Play series, and it's a pretty looking thing. Over here, this is basically where the slimes come up. The slimes, the way I do it is there's a water system that funnels them up. See if we can get any while we're waiting. We may be better off just going down there and doing it manually. But generally what happens is the big guys break up into medium-sized guys, and then the medium-sized guys break up into the little dudes, and they climb up these ladders here all the way to the top into the water, and they flop down into here. And what generally happens is this guy kills them. He'll just kill him, hit him, and then the slime balls will just drop in there. But I've had to block him in because I've just got too much. I believe all these hoppers in here are full, and then I've got double chest full as well. So yeah, so I've switched it off for now. I've no need for all those slime balls at the moment until we get slime blocks in. So anyway, enough of that. Let's head down into the actual slime farm itself, and hopefully there's no one down here to kill me. Generally there will be, and generally there is waiting for me. So let's just jump, get back up here, get out of crouch. So let me just check around this corner. Okay, and what we want to do is just hop over here, kind of. Now me, I've got a double chunk, so we've got a 16 by 16 area and then another 16 by 16 area right next to each other, and I've gone a tad bit overboard, and I've got, is it 1, 2, 3 levels to give me probably the 3 amounts of spawn rates there. But I've got 3 levels, and around the edge of the 16 by 16 areas we have a water stream, and what the water stream does is basically eats the slimes. The slimes currently, the way they act is, I know I'm rambling, they spawn and they head towards the corner, and they'll just keep going towards the corner, and then generally they'll fall into the water stream like so, and then the water will just basically push them round all the way around here, all the way to this spot. Now this is where it gets complicated. This, I'm not doing a tutorial on this and I'm stuck, so let's just go in here and get out, and just around here. Let's just jump back across, or at least try to. I need to eat. So way this works is the big guys will fall off into the water stream. Why am I not getting any spawns? Yeah, the big guys will fall off. They'll fall into these water streams here, and obviously they're too big to go up that ladder, so they'll get stuck here, which is where this lava blade comes into effect. So every now and again lava will dispense out here, nice quick pulse, and it will hurt the big slimes, and eventually the big slimes will break up into medium-sized guys. Then the medium-sized guys are obviously big enough to then funnel into this section here, and they'll just keep getting pushed and pushed into this water, and then eventually they'll drown. They'll break off into the small guys, and then yeah, the small guys will carry on. They'll go down there, go down to here, and then eventually they'll just start climbing all the way up to the surface where the iron golem will kill them. And that's the way I've got it set up. By all no means necessary, you don't have to do it that way. You could essentially just drop down into here and kill them manually with your sword, and that works just as good. But I like to have it, oh crud, I like to have it as a constantly working thing. So I have no need to really come down here unless I decide I want to get XP, but at the end of the day all I need to do is just hang up here and get the XP. But yeah, guys, that's how my slime farm works. I say it's not an easy task, even for the small one. You do have to put some work into it, but the benefits are worth it. But that's it for this episode, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.